Number 8 ranked Dexter Regional High School Lady Tigers, and your own number 1 Fort Kent Lady Warriors. The Maine Principals Association in Fort Kent Community High School reminds you to practice good sportsmanship during this sporting event. Cheer for all the players, respect the opposing team, accept the decision of the officials, be proud of your high school athlete. Please do not boo, taunt, or degrade anyone or any part of this contest. We would also like to remind everyone that Fort Kent Community High School is a tobacco-free campus. Please make an effort to place your trash and recyclables in large containers located throughout the venue. We thank you for your cooperation, and we thank you for your support of our high school athletes. At this time, we'd like everyone to please stand and remove your hats as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem. The national anthem today will be sung by senior Katie Heber.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Katie. Now let's meet today's teams. First, for the visiting Lady Tigers, coached by Jody Grant, assisted by Frank Reynolds and David Wilkes. First, for today's non-starters. Number 4, Anika King. Number 10, Sophie O'Donnell. Number 14, Tammy Cummings. Number 16, Jennifer Downing. Number 17, Aaliyah Richards. Number 18, Michaela Moore. Number 21, Sydney Fogler. Number 22, Jocelyn Page. And now for your starters for the Lady Tigers. Number 2, Chloe Mountain. Number 3, Olivia Peaks. Number 5, Peyton Grant. Number 6, Jillian Poliquin. Number 7, Abigail Wakefield. Number 8, Tori Hughes. Number 9, Caitlin Hardy. Number 15, Elizabeth Kinney. Number 19, Sydney Dyson. Number 27, Jade Wintle. And goalkeeper number 1, Jasmine Lewis. And now, for the Fort Kent Lady Warriors, coached by Mr. Doug Sear, assisted by Michelle Lovely and Val McBride. Student managers is Emma Dupre, and athletic trainer is Joanne O'Leary. First for today's non-starters. Freshman number 2, Peyton Voisin. Sophomore number 4, Ellie Sirwa. Sophomore number 7, Allie Morgan. Sophomore number 8, Shay Labont. Sophomore number 9, Mallory Sirwa. Sophomore number 13, Nancy Martin. Freshman number 16, Larissa Daigle. And junior number 21, Kate Lamar. And now, your starting lineup for your own 2019 number 1 ranked Fort Kent Lady Warriors. Junior, number 3, Lacey Pelletier. Senior, number 5, Amanda Tebow. Senior captain, number 6, Kelly Gamer. Senior captain, number 10, Wally Sibley. Sophomore, number 12, Morgan Sear. Junior, number 14, Gabby Martin. Senior, number 17, Desiree Hafford. Junior, number 18, Sheely Jandro. Senior, number 23, Samantha Roy. Junior, number 26, Sydney Philbrook. And your goalkeeper in the back, junior, number 0, Lindsay Willett. The officials for today's contest are Mr. Garrett, Mr. Raziel, and Mr. Wister. Just a few notes. Upcoming games. Boys Class C North quarterfinal is tomorrow, Wednesday, October 30 at 2:45 p.m. Fort Kent will visit the hosting Orono, number 7 versus number 2 at the UMain's grass soccer game field on the UMain campus in Orono. Please support your Warriors. We will have 5 more minutes on the clock and we will run it.
No, play ball. Go right to 40. Play ball.
Just kidding, we're going to start the game off. Good luck to both teams and go Lady Warriors!
5 more minutes. 5 more. Good luck back there.
Greetings, soccer fans. My name is Aiden Sirwa, and I am joined by Eric Warnkin. Today we bring you a Class C North girls quarterfinal between the visiting number 8 Dexter Regional High School Tigers and the hosts number 1 Fort Kent Community High School Warriors.
I'll be back, Aiden.
Warriors will kick off. Martin passes back to Guimont, who tries to get it back to Pelletier. That one's taken away. Guimont gets it back, sends it to Sibley and out of bounds. So throw in by Dyson. Mountain throws it in to Peaks. Here's Hafford now. Hafford sends it out of bounds. The throw in, and Tebow is able to kick it out.
You ready to go?
Roy is able to clear that one. Pelletier heads it to Sibley. Sibley tries to keep it from going out of bounds. Is unable to. Dyson throws it in. And Roy is able to clear that one.
Sydney, take it.
Tebow calls that one off, clears it off.
Left foot, let's go.
And there will be a throw in for the Warriors. Roy throws it into Guimont. Guimont tries to get it upfield, and that one is blocked out of bounds by Grant. It's Hughes now. Hafford comes and intercepts it. Here is Sear on the right side. Takes a shot and just wide. Sibley gets in front of that one. That one is cleared by Wakefield. Guimont intercepts that. Here's Dyson. Roy is able to get that one back. Dyson blocks it. Here's Guimont. Sends it to Martin, but that one is cleared by Wintle. Tebow sends that up. Here's Hafford now. And Hafford sends it to the wing to Sear, and Sear tries to get it upfield, but they say out of bounds.
Sideline! Sideline!
Hafford. To Pelletier. Pelletier tries to get it to Martin, but Martin was not able to get a good touch on it. And the Tigers will throw it in. Here is Pelletier. Pelletier takes a shot and an easy save by Lewis. I am joined here now by Eric Warnken.
How you doing, Aiden?
Doing all right. How are you?
Welcome back, bud.
Thank you.
Just had to check some traffic here. We got a Pretty full crowd here for playoffs, so nice to join you here. I'm going to do a little research on Dexter, and I'll be back to you.
Here's Sibley giving chase. Sibley gets a foot on it, and she only had one person to beat, but was unable to. As Martin tries to break free, that one's blocked. Pelletier gets a foot on it. Pelletier sends a shot. Here's Philbrook. Philbrook sends a touch and a shot, and that one is blocked by Hughes. So this will be a corner kick for the Warriors here. It's Philbrook. Philbrook passes it back. Guimont. Guimont tries to get a shot. Guimont does a great job slide tackling there. Block that shot, or block that clear. There's Mountain now. And she will earn herself a throw-in. Tebow sends it flat to Roy, who tries to get it upfield, but Mountain is there to block that. It's Hafford. Passes to Philbrook. Sear. Sear sends a ball in, intended for Sibley. Sibley chasing it down. Tries to get it to Martin. That one's blocked.
Yeah, the Warriors trying to either get, looks like Martin up front or Philbrook early here for some through balls inside of the Dexter defense, Aiden.
Mountain throws it in, Mountain throws it in. Here is Guimont carrying upfield. She sends a ball on the wing for Sear. Sear sends a shot. That one is saved by Lewis.
Nice save there by Lewis, coming off her line, cutting down the angle. But Sear, great chance there for the Warriors.
Yeah, good defensive play there by the Tigers. It's a goal kick, sent up by Hughes. It's Lewis. Lewis sends a goal kick high up in the air. Pelletier tries to get it middle to Martin. And Guimont tried to get a through ball to Philbrook, but that was another easy save by Lewis.
Dexter coming in at 8-6, actually 9-6 if you include their preliminary win. No common opponents for the Warriors, so the tough thing about these two schools is they do not see each other or even a common opponent during the regular season.
Yeah, it's tough when you have a team that you haven't played in the regular season, but it just makes it all more interesting come playoff time. Here's Martin.
Trying to get a report on Gabby Martin. She got her, looks like her wrist is heavily wrapped, and checking in with our trainer, she was unaware of what's going on, but Martin is playing, but as you can see, her wrist is heavily wrapped on her left hand.
Here's Martin. Passes middle to Philbrook. Philbrook loses it. Here's Sear now. Sear sends a shot in, and Lewis makes the save. Hafford tries to get it to Sear on the wing. That one sails out of bounds. So the first substitution here for the Warriors, it will be Nancy Martin coming in for Riley Sibley.
Entering the game for your Lady Warriors, number 13, Nancy Martin.
And the Warriors will get a direct kick here.
Yeah, a foul on the Dexter defender there gives. Trying to see who's taking this, Aiden, on the far side.
Looks like Sear. Sear sends it in the middle. There's Hafford. Hafford tried to get it back to Sear. There's Roy now stepping up. Sends a nice ball to Martin. Martin sends a cross. And Pelletier sends a shot just over the bar.
Yeah, golden opportunity there for Pelletier right in front of Lewis, the Dexter goalkeeper. Sends it high over the crossbar, but positive stuff there for Fort Kent. What a great ball by the senior Roy from the fullback position.
Warriors have been a high-scoring team all season, and they showed it right there. High-quality shots that they take. There's an indirect kick for the Tigers. Hughes will take it. Roy gets that. Passes to Guimau. Guimau sends it to Sear, who still has possession of it.
These two schools met in a softball quarterfinal last spring, Aiden, with Dexter hosting Fort Kent. Dexter coming out on top there.
Fort Kent has also met Dexter in the past in basketball as well, in both boys and girls, with the boys being a preliminary game and the girls being a quarterfinal.
Yeah, as we've talked about all year, the only other Class C school up here in the county is Holton. So outside of that, there's not a lot of opponents that Fort Kent has seen.
Here's Martin. Martin sends it middle to Sear. Sear wins possession of the ball. Here is, and Pelletier tries to get to the middle. That one is out of her possession. Here is Philbrook. And Thibault steps up, passes it back in. And Philbrook almost made a run there as one of the Tigers defenders seemed to have slipped.
Yeah, watch especially the top of the 18, Aiden. You can see it's a little chewed up. Middle of the field. It's taken a lot of abuse this year here, so we're hoping it holds up. No sub here.
Substitution coming in will be Riley Sibley. Checking back in.
Entering the game for your Lady Warriors, number 10, Riley Sibley.
Sibley checking in for Philbrook, and it looks like Sear will go up top. and Sibley will take that far wing, Aiden.
Yeah, once again, Coach Sears switching things around, and especially in the offensive positions, seems to have switched that around a lot. The ball is sent in, and Hafford is able to clear that.
Watch the big throw here by Dexter.
Mountain throws it in. Intended for Grant.
Come on, Jilly, let's go!
So Dexter threatening there on a couple possessions inside the defensive third of Fort Kent.
So throw in. Hafford is able to kick that one back out. And a handball.
Torrey, hey, near side. Hey, hold it. Hey, White, stack the
Dexter
other
now
side.
going to get a
Stack the other
free
side,
kick
far
here.
side, let's go.
Looks like Hughes will take it.
A lot of white on the far post, far end of the 18, as you see, 3 girls. All marked, though, looks like by Fort Kent.
Hughes with the kick. Here's Grant now, and Hafford is able to win that ball.
Hey, four.
And it will be a corner kick for the Tigers.
Yeah, so back-to-back free kicks here. This one being a corner for Dexter. All kinds of traffic in front of Lindsay Willette, Fort Kent keeper. Sandwiched by 2 Dexter players trying to wrestle for position.
Here is the corner, and Willette is able to make her first save of the night.
Yeah, a bunch of players were in the almost on the goal line, Aiden, for Dexter. They cleared out early, and the ball was sent in. Willette able to field it.
Here's Guimont, who sends a beautiful ball down to Martin. Martin tried to get up the right side. Guimont steps up, sends a ball back in to the box. Here's Pelletier, still fighting for it, and that one is cleared by the Tigers. Roy comes in and is able to keep that in the Warrior zone as Guimont sends a shot, and that one is wide right.
Junior Lacey Pelletier voted the big-time player of the year from Party Bard. I don't know if you saw that, Aiden, but it has been released. Pelletier is the big-time player of the year.
Congratulations to Lacey Pelletier on that.
And a special thank you to Tom Bard, a Fort Kent alum and entrepreneur of Party Bard.
It's a goal kick for the Tigers. With about 21 minutes left here in this first half. As Pelletier tried to send that one to Sear. Here's Jandro. Sent to Sibley. Sibley sends it to Pelletier. And Sibley tried to save her from going out of bounds. That ball was just out of her reach. Sibley throws it into Pelletier, who gets free, takes a shot, and that one is blocked.
Yeah, Nancy Martin, the sophomore, almost able to clean up.
As Martin breaks free, sends a shot, and a save by Lewis. What a save by Lewis there.
I tell you what, the Dexter keeper has been solid here. A couple big saves for her early.
This will be a corner for the Warriors as it will be sent in by Sibley and cleared away by the Tigers. Gima. Here's Hafford now. That one is taken away by Grant. Grant sends a beautiful ball. And Roy misplays it. Mountain cleans up and sends a shot wide left.
Yeah, a little sloppy there on the Fort Kent defensive end, but able to avert some danger there. We have a steady mist now coming down here, so we're going to have to check these conditions as we continue here today.
Here is Hafford. Hafford sends a ball down to Sear. And Sibley sends it flat to Pelletier, who sends it to Martin. Martin sends it to Sear. And again cleared away by the Tigers. Tigers doing a great job defensively thus far.
Yeah, it seems Dexter has definitely picked up their play here lately, responding to the Fort Kent early push and looking for an offensive opportunity of their own. Dexter will get a free kick here.
That ball is sent in. And Willette is able to make an easy save. Here is Pelletier.
Dangerous there by Pelletier as she stuck her foot up towards the face of junior Peyton Grant.
Substitution will be coming in here for the Warriors. Larissa Daigle.
Hey, offense, split. Hey, drive it down.
Daigle has been
Split.
tried at many positions this season. So I'm anxious to see where Coach Sear is going to put her. Hughes sends the ball in. Tebow is able to block that. And Martin sends it wide to Pelletier. Pelletier sends a good ball that is taken and cleared away by the Tigers. There'll be a throw in here for Dexter. About 16 minutes left here in the first half. Pelletier tried to get it to Martin. That one is kicked away by Hughes.
Entering the game for your Lady Warriors, number 16, Larissa Daigle.
So Daigle will take the place of Roy. In that right back spot. Here is Martin, who sends a shot, and Lewis is able to make the save.
Yeah, Jade Wintle, number 27, back there playing sweeper, has been very solid, the junior for Dexter.
This will be a free kick for the Tigers.
Weather is playing tricks with us again, Aiden, because I've got nothing in the forecast that says it's supposed to be raining, but that's probably why I don't work for WAGM as the weatherman, because I have no idea. We have a steady mist coming down and nothing in the forecast.
Here's Gima, who sends a shot that goes wide right.
You're probably, with these wet conditions, you probably want to keep the ball low and get it on the keeper. Maybe, you know, a little slip or whatnot, but wise to get it on the goalie as much as possible. Although Lewis, as I said, has been very tough, and Willette has been hard to beat all year as well.
Yeah, when it's wet like this, the ball tends to skip on the ground. So yeah, you want to keep it low and hope for a bounce in. Here is Pelletier. Tries to get it the middle to Sear. Thibault steps up. Sends it to Pelletier, who sends it to Guimont. Guimont takes a shot and a save by Lewis.
Said that ball stayed in. Sear kept it in and got it to Sibley on the far side.
What a save there by Lewis, as she has been solid all game. Here's Sibley. Sends it middle. And this will be called...
Yeah, I don't know. I think they might have got Guimont, the senior, with a bit of a shove there in the box.
So Dexter has earned a indirect. Oh, it's getting wet. It's getting wet. Pelletier. Martin is able to break free.
Oh.
She tries to cut between the defenders and gets the call.
Yeah, Fort Kent will get a free kick right at the top of the 18. Top of the arc, actually. It's like Lacey will take it. Coach Sear directing her to that ball.
So Pelletier will, I'm sure, is looking to put this one on net. Pelletier sends a shot in and wide left. So 2 subs coming in for the
Entering the
Warriors.
game for your Lady Warriors, number 23, Samantha Roy, and number 26, Sydney Philbrook.
So Roy and Philbrook will come in as Sear and Daigle will come out. Here is Pelletier. Martin. And Martin earns herself a throw-in. Martin passes Pelletier. That ball is sent to Gabby Martin. That shot is in! And a goal for the Warriors as they go up 1-0.
That's all you, Aiden. I was doing something here with getting some gloves on. I missed the goal, so tell us what you saw.
What a shot there from Martin.
Scored by number 14, Gabby Martin.
Dribbled on the right side, really had no angle.
Assisted by number 13, Nancy Martin.
Martin really had no angle on that goal. She dribbled on the right side and ripped a shot in and over the keeper. And she has put her team up 1-0 late in this first half.
Yeah, it comes with 11:47 left in the first half. So the sisters teaming up. Nancy Martin, the younger sister of Gabby, getting the assist.
It's a throw-in for the Tigers. Hughes sends a ball in. That one is taken in by Tebow. Tebow sends it out. Pelletier tried to trap it. Tebow sends it out again. Martin is able to get it. And Philbrook gets a touch on it. Has one man to beat and takes a shot and a save by Lewis.
Yeah, Philbrook getting inside that last Dexter defender, rifling a shot off Lewis's calf. Oh! Yeah, I didn't see that foul was called on Green there. It looked like Martin was inside there and taken down by the Dexter defender. I don't know if they got her with a shield of some sort.
Here is Martin. Martin passes to Philbrook. Philbrook breaks free, sends a shot and a goal! Sydney Philbrook with a goal to put the Warriors up 2-0 with 9 minutes and 57 seconds left in this first half.
Yeah, you know, that one started with the effort of Martin. Martin did not argue that.
Warriors goal scored by number 26, Sydney Philbrook.
Gabby Martin didn't.
Assisted by number 14, Gabby Martin.
Gabby Martin didn't argue that call, got back up, won a ball in the air, sent it right to Philbrook, who did the rest. And Martin credit with the assist, so she now has a goal and assist.
Martin has done an outstanding job in this game with 1 goal and 1 assist in this first half. Martin. Mountain with the throw-in. And Roy is able to send that one out. Here's Martin now with a big touch. And beats the defender. And looks like the Dexter defender got a touch on it, so it will be a corner for the Warriors. Martin was the one who took that corner kick, and it goes out of bounds for a goal kick. Hughes with the goal kick. Here is Pelletier now. Pelletier regains possession. That one's sent away. There's Roy. It's Martin. Martin is able to break free. That one is blocked. Mountain carrying up.
So 2 big goals here for Fort Kent, roughly 5 minutes apart, putting them up 2-0.
Two substitutions coming in.
Entering the game for your Lady Warriors, number 4, Ellie Sierra. And number 12, Morgan Sear.
Sibley will step off, take a break.
6:14 and ticking left here in the first half.
Here's Sear. Sear sends a shot just wide.
The winner of this game will play the winner of Bucksport at Orono. That's a 7 p.m. game tonight at Hamden Academy.
As the Warriors will earn a throw-in. That one is kicked out by Hughes. Here's Martin. Martin tries to get it into Sear. That one is kicked away. Martin will throw again. That one is also kicked away. And Roy tried to get that ball to Martin on the wing. Was unable to. Here's Martin. Martin carrying upfield. Sends a nice ball. Now the wing to Sirwa. A shot. And a save.
Gabby Martin looking to check back in here, saying the field is not in the best shape here. As I was saying in pregame, it's held up strong this year, but with the colder weather and the rain just hasn't a chance for the grass to grow.
Gabby Martin.
Yeah, it's very slippery out here, especially during this time of year when it's rainy and cold. And as Sear gets the ball in and was unable to make a touch on it to settle that ball down, and Lewis was able to make an easy save. Here's Sirwa. Tries to get it. Grant intercepts that one.
Fort Kent boys will play tomorrow at UMaine on their varsity grass soccer field on the UMaine campus. That's a 7 seed for Fort Kent at number 2 Orono. 2:45 start.
That'll be a big test for the Warrior boys, especially on their home field. But those boys are tough, and they'll definitely give Orono their best game, as will Orono give the Warriors their best game.
There was a common opponent there. Orono did play Holton, so I know our coaches were trying to get a scout from the Shire Towners.
As Sear sent a shot, and Lewis fumbled with it a little bit, but eventually gained possession. Mountain tries to save that one.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Here is Pelletier, sends it to Philbrook in the middle, and that is a save, and another easy save by Lewis. Here's Martin. Here's Martin now. Sends it cross field to Philbrook. Philbrook gets it to Sirwa, who takes a shot and has that one blocked. Martin That ball is kicked out, taken back by Tebow.
Some great minutes from the freshman Ellie Serrois up front, number 4, playing on that far wing. We're under a minute here.
36 seconds and counting. Here is Guimau. And Guimau will throw it in with...
Entering the game for your Lady Warriors, number 10, Riley Sibley. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that is the end of the first half. Lady Warriors up here 2-0 at halftime. We'll see if the Tigers will make some adjustments at halftime. We'll take a brief break and we will catch up back with you at the start of the second half. as the Warriors jumped out to a quick 2-0 lead in the first half. See how the adjustment, we'll see if the adjustments that both teams made at halftime will Here's Hafford. Mountain. And the Tigers will get a direct kick here. It's a ball sent in. And the Warriors are able to come out with it. Hughes sends a shot in there and a save by Willett.
I want to make a correction, Aiden. I took a year away from Ellie Sirois. She is a sophomore. So sorry to Ellie. But she is a sophomore. And I guess I knew that, but I want to thank you out there to a special lady for that correction.
Here is Jandro. Jandro tried to get it to Sear. This is Mountain, sideline. And Tebow comes in there and is able to make a good defensive play.
Dexter threatening early here in the second half as we open play. This is a Class C quarterfinal with the winner to face the winner of the 4-5 game this evening, Bucksport at Orono. That game is at 7 p.m. tonight, Aiden.
That should be a good one. What does it say? Here's Hughes with the direct kick. Hughes sends ball in. Grant gets a head on it, and a save is made by Willett. The big bounce that is taken by Martin. Martin sends a ball, and it is called offsides.
Great opportunity there for Fort Kent, but Philbrook just offside on the Gabby Martin pass.
Daigle is set to check in for the Warriors. It's Pelletier. Here's Philbrook. Philbrook sends it flat to Hafford, who sends it to the corner to Sear. Sear sends a cross in to Martin, who sends it back to Philbrook. And Martin scores! Gabby Martin with her second goal of the game. And the Warriors are now up 3-0 early in the second half.
Lady Warriors goal scored by number 14, Gabby Martin. Assisted by number 26, Sydney Philbrook.
So Gabby Martin, the junior, picking up her second goal of the game. Assist from Philbrook, who did a lot of the work there, and then Martin cleaned it up.
Next goal for either team, I would say, is going to be huge, as the Warriors are now up by 3 goals. Hafford tries to touch it to Sear. Here's Daigle. That one sent out. Throw in by Mountain. Here's Grant. Sends a shot that is wide right.
Entering the game for your Lady Warriors, number 18, Shelly Jandro.
So Jandro will come in for Roy. Sears sends a great ball down to Martin, and Martin is taken down.
Fort Kent bench looking for a foul there, but looked like both players converging at the same time on that ball, so a no call.
Grant chasing that one down, and that will be an easy save for Willette. Here's Martin. Sends a ball on the wing to Sibley. Sibley is able to cross it. And Lewis will make the save.
Comes the rain again, Aiden. Just enough to be a nuisance here. A little bit of a mist.
Yeah, it's a little cold, mixture of the rain and the wind, but it's manageable.
Foul there on Sibley, so Dexter will get a free kick. Tori Hughes will take it.
Here's Hughes to take it. Here's Mountain now on the side. Jandro. That's all right. Here is a free kick. Hughes will take it. Hughes sends a great ball in there. Mountain is there and will send it out.
Good clear there by Tebow, sweeping as she does. But a corner here for Dexter.
As a substitution will be coming in next dead ball, or the next Fort Kent possession. Philbrook will be coming back in. Hughes takes a corner kick. And Hafford is there to deflect that ball. Here is Sear. Sear sends a ball down to Martin. And Lewis steps out of her line and is able to send that ball back upfield. So a great play there for the Tigers. Here's Tebow. Middle to Hafford. Here's Mountain. Hafford makes a great defensive play there. So the sub will come in.
Entering the game for your Lady Warriors, number 26, Sydney Philbrook.
Philbrook will come in for Sibley. Paul Quinn. Intercepted by Guimont. So substitution coming in for the Tigers. Sydney Folger. Here is Peltier. That one is sent away by John Joe.
A relatively young Dexter Tiger
Entering the game for the
roster.
Lady Tigers, number 21, Sydney Fogler.
10 freshmen on the roster, just 2 seniors. Both starters. Chloe Mountain, who's played very well here, number 2 today, and Caitlin Hardy, number 9 in the back. Sorry, Hardy. Looks like Hardy's a central midfielder, probably defensive-minded.
Here's Martin. Martin breaks free. Tries to get it to Sear, who is all alone. Here's Guimont. Sends it up to Martin, Nancy Martin. And Martin carrying upfield. Passes middle to Sear. That one is deflected out of bounds for a Warrior corner kick. So Martin will take it. Martin sends it in, and almost a scary moment there for the Tigers. They come up strong on defense. Here is Martin again, and this will be another.
Yeah, that last shot on goal actually was a save by Peyton Grant, number 5, coming back in there to help out Lewis, the keeper.
Here's Hafford. Passes middle. Philbrook. To Martin. Martin with a shot.
A rocket by Gabby Martin.
What a shot there, Gabby Martin. Here is Martin, Nancy Martin. And kicked away by Kinney. Sibley will check back in here for the Warriors. There we go. Here's Guimont. That one's blocked away. So Sibley will come in for Martin.
Entering the game for your Lady Warriors, number 10, Riley Sibley.
Mountain is taken down by John Jarrell. And it was deflected, so it will be a throw-in for the Tigers. Here is Guimont. Sends a beautiful ball down to Sear, who makes a big run down the left side, crosses it into Philbrook. Philbrook just touched too much on it.
Great run there, and what an exceptional ball from Kaylee Guimont, the senior, all the way from the top corner of the 18. Great ball up to Sear.
So it'll be a corner kick for the Warriors as Sibley will take it. That ball is in. Pelletier is able to get ahead on it. Goes to Martin. Martin takes a shot and scores! And Gabby Martin has herself a hat trick. I think that that hand is feeling okay, huh? Wouldn't you think?
I think so. Another rocket by Martin. Finds the back corner of the net. I'm keeping my hat on though, it's too cold.
Lady Warriors goal scored by number 14, Gabby Martin. Assisted by number 3, Lacey Pelletier.
So as I said before, the next goal was extremely important. And the Warriors just extended their lead to 4. With 25 minutes left in this second half. Jean-Jo.
So the Warriors up 4 goals now here. 4-0, 24-45 and ticking. Going to be a Dexter free kick on the far side. Daigle clearing it away. And now Guimont playing nicely in the middle of the field, finds Philbrook coming back from it from her striker position. Great step by Sibley. Martin, a nice shot across the mouth and then finished there nicely by Sear. So the Lady Warriors now pouring it on here, up 5-0.
What a goal there from Morgan Sear.
Lady Warriors goal scored by number 12, Morgan Sear.
So Warriors here putting on a clinic.
Assisted by number 14, Gabby Martin.
Martin picking up her second assist, Gabby Martin, the junior. Fort Kent now getting some other players in here. Shea Labonte checking in, the sophomore.
Lady Warriors number 8, Shea Labonte.
Peyton Vizin also checking in, the freshman, and playing on the far wing as she checked in for Gabby Martin.
It's Pelletier. Tried to get it to Vizin. Tigers defense steps up well there. Here is Sibley. Vizin now. Up the right side. Loses it out of bounds. It's Pelletier. Pelletier carrying up. Here's Sibley. Sibley plays it back to Jandro, who sends it back to Sibley. Sibley plays it flat to Pelletier, and Labonte made a nice run there. But Lewis who's been solid all night, has made the save.
Yeah, Lewis has been strong back there, Aiden. The 5 Fort Kent goals are some pretty nice ones, especially the strikes from just outside the 18 by Martin. Not much really Lewis could do there.
No, Lewis has played an incredible game, and as Philbrook has it, as she comes up limping, keep an eye on that. As 2 substitutions will be coming in, Sam Roy and Nancy Martin will check back in as Hafford has it. She shoots and just wide left.
Entering the game for your Lady Warriors, number 13, Nancy Martin, and number 23, Samantha Roy.
Vizin passes back to Martin. And Philbrook is taken down. Seems to be okay. Here is Hafford. That one's kicked away.
Yeah, I think
by Hardy.
I think sophomore Ellie Sirwell probably going to be checking in for Philbrook is my guess, as she does still look to be favoring that foot.
Mountain tried to get a touch on it. Here's Guimont. Sends a ball down to Vizin. $19 minutes left here in this game. As Guimont sends a ball in, and Lewis makes a save.
Win that, Green! Win it, Green! Win it!
Here is Jandro. Mountain chasing it down. Sibley calls for it. Unable to get a foot on it.
That ball rifled off the linesman. He looks to be okay.
Here's a ball in by Mountain. And here's Sibley now. And kicked away by Hardy. So Morgan and
for your Lady Warriors, number 4, Ellie Sirwa, and number 7, Allie Morgan.
So Morgan and Sirwa will check in for Sibley and Philbrook.
A reminder, the winner of this one gets the winner of this evening's other quarterfinal between number 5 Bucksport at number 4 Orono. That's a 7 p.m. game.
Win it, Green!
Come with me, Ash.
Yeah, get on the other side of her. Get on the other side of her.
Here is Wakefield with the ball. Tries to get it to Dyson. Unable to get it there. Grant. Here's Hafford. Hafford hits the crossbar.
What a shot by the senior, Desiree Hafford. Off the crossbar and actually bounced right down. Sometimes that'll catch the line. Of course, has to cross the line, but
Yeah, just an unlucky bounce for the senior there. But what a shot. The ball is sent in by Wintle. Here's Guimont. Sends it wide. Vazin tried to settle that one down. Unable to. Here's Guimont. To Labonte. Labonte sends it to Morgan, who sends a big run. And Morgan still fighting for it. And this one will result in a corner kick for the Warriors.
Warriors, number 16, Larissa Daigle.
great run there by the sophomore Ellie Morgan. Gets her team a corner kick.
Martin takes the kick. And that one is sent out by the Tigers defense. Mountain tries to send it back upfield, but it is out of bounds. John Joe throws it in for Hafford. There's Fogler fighting for it.
Jondro's been real solid back there at that fullback position, the junior.
As Tebow falls down but is able to regain possession. And Grant tries to cross it, but Jondro comes in and is able to kick that one out of bounds and clear it for a Tiger throw-in. The ball sent up. Here's Martin in the middle. Hardy fighting for it. Here's Hafford. Hafford sends it to Morgan. Morgan sends it to Labonte. And Labonte's still fighting for it. He's unable to maintain possession. So we approach 14 minutes left in this game. Here is Sirois. Sirois sends a ball up for Labonte, and Lewis is able to just pick it up and make the easy save. Tebow sends that one out.
Gonna be a Dexter corner kick here, Aiden.
Here is Grant. Other cross comes in. It's Fogler.
Another great play by Jondro there.
There's Daigle fighting for it. Daigle with a good hustle there. That ball is sent up the field as Sirwa is chasing that one down. So substitution will come in for the Tigers. Paul Quinn will check back in. Here's Morgan. Still fighting for it, and be a throw-in for the Warriors. Here's Jondro, and Lewis is able to pick it up. Coming up to 10 minutes and 50 seconds left in this game. So, a direct kick for the Tigers as the Tigers score. As I believe it was Peaks, and that one will be assisted by Peyton Grant.
Lady Tigers goal scored by number 3, Olivia Peaks, assisted by number 5, Peyton Grant.
Nice goal there by the Tigers. Got that right inside the post past
Entering
Willette.
the game for the Lady Tigers, number 6, Jillian Poliquin.
So the Tigers are now on the board. Here is Morgan. Morgan up the side, sends a shot in, and Lewis is able to jump on it and make the save.
Some great passing up front by Labonte and Morgan. Working a little give and go.
Here is Martin. Sends it to Sirwa. Sirwa sends a ball in, and another save by Grant. Lewis. Here's Hafford. That one kicked away. There's Mountain now. Mountain trying to cut that corner. But Jondro is able to shield that ball away. Still shielding now. Tries to send the ball up. And it will be a throw-in for the Tigers. So 3 substitutions will be coming in for the Warriors. Martin, Sear, and Philbrook will be going back in for what I would believe the last 8 minutes and 40 seconds of this game. Here is Grant.
Enter the game for your Lady Warriors, number 12, Morgan Sear, number 14, Gabby Martin.
I apologize, Philbrook will not check in. It will just be Martin and Sear.
Yeah, they're probably going to be careful with that foot for Philbrook, especially up 4 goals here with 8 minutes left.
Yeah, and especially in a quarterfinal, you want to be able to save some bodies with.
Entering the game for your Lady Warriors, number 3, Lacey Pelletier. Folks, we will be drawing a 50-50 ticket at the end of this game.
Here is Hafford. Hafford sends a shot. That one is wide left. It'll be a goal kick for the Tigers.
Your Lady Warriors, number 13, Nancy Martin.
So Martin will check in for Sirwa. As Gabby Martin now has it. Breaks free, sends a cross in. And Nancy Martin will score to make the score 6-1 with 6 minutes and 55 seconds left in this game.
Yep, the sisters hook up again there. This time Gabby Martin, the junior, is sending a ball right across the 18 to her sister Nancy.
Lady Warriors goal scored by number 13, Nancy Martin. Assisted by number 14, Gabby Martin.
Grant tries to send it upfield. That one's taken away by Hafford. Here is Mountain. Tries to send it middle to Grant. She kicks that one out.
Do you mind doing the 50-50 after?
Yeah.
Over! I doubt anybody's going to stay for their 50-50 ticket.
You don't have them up there?
Yes, I'm saying if you want to come up here and do it, because I want to bounce out of here.
Oh, you can't just rifle off a number?
I can. I don't mind.
Here is Sear.
Still got that energy? Yeah. Holy boys.
Here's Mountain now. Mountain sends a ball up, intended for Fogler. And Willette will slide in there, make the save. Here's Jandro. So we approach 5 minutes left in this game. Grant, that one's sent away by Tebow. It's Grant. Here is Martin. Passes to Pelletier. Pelletier tries to send a through ball to Gabby Martin.
Foul on Pelletier, looks like. As we go under 5 minutes here.
Here is Martin now. And the Tigers will clear that ball out.
Entering the game for your Lady Warriors, number 10, Riley Sibley.
So Sibley will come back in. As another sub will be waiting for the Warriors. Philbrook will check back in.
Sid, you're okay? Yeah. Yeah? Feels okay? Good. One more goal, Sid. Elizabeth,
as a shot is taken, and Lewis will make the save.
Elizabeth, rotate over and take her.
Entering the game for the Lady Tigers, number 3, Olivia Peaks. And into the game for your Lady Warriors, number 26, Sydney Philbrook.
So Pelletier will step off for the Warriors, and Dyson will step off for the Tigers.
So Aiden will keep a close eye on the Bucksport at Orono contest this evening. I doubt that will be streamed, as it's not on the Orono campus. It's at Hamden Academy on the turf.
That ball is cleared by Jandro. Here's Guima, calls everyone off and kicks it upfield. It's Hafford. Hafford sends a ball up to Sear. Sear doing a great job there, applying pressure. As Gabby Martin will take the corner as we approach 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. It's Fogler.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
It's Mountain. Here is Grant now. Grant tries to break free. Sends a shot, but it is blocked by Jandro.
Get it out, Green. Don't let it turn. Just don't let it turn. Okay, through.
Here's Martin.
Oh.
And it is called offside.
A little confusion there, but perhaps Martin was on the other side of the Dexter defense on the pass. I won't bore you with the offside explanation, as I've done that 75 times this year. And we're under a minute in the quarterfinals.
So as we approach 45 seconds here, I think it is safe to say that the Lady Warriors will move on and will play the winner of the Bucksport and Orono game, which is at 7 o'clock tonight. Jandro tries to touch it there. Mountain throws it in.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that is your ball game. For Eric Warkin, this is Aiden Sirwa.
Congratulations to both teams. Safe travels for the Lady Tigers. I want to call out a 50-50 number. 5577338. 5577338. If you have the